Welcome. I'm Jasmine Irojak with another episode of Scope. The official 48th flag racing ceremony took place on September the 16th, 2023 on Independence Hill. City residents, including students, police and military personnel, members of parliament and members of the diplomatic corp, braved the morning cold and windy conditions to witness the country take another confident step as a sovereign nation. Treasurer Ian Ling Stuckey officiated at the flag racing in place of Prime Minister James Marape.
The raising of the flag on Saturday, 16 September on Independence Hill welcomed the sunrise to the 48th independence anniversary of Papua New Guinea. The ceremony began with the marching of military soldiers and a dedication prayer. Followed was the singing of the national anthem, the national pledge.
The source of our strength, we pledge to build a democratic society based on justice.
Then the PNG flag was slowly hoisted. In his keynote address, Treasurer Ian Ling Stuckey reminded citizens of when the PNG flag was first raised and how, as a country, it survived criticism and doubt and rose above it all.
There is so much to be proud of as a young nation. Despite those that doubted whether we would even survive as a nation, we have. Despite being the most diverse nation on earth, we are still a united country under one flag. A nation over 1,000 tribes who speak over 830 different languages, from the highlands to the lowlands, from the mountains to the seas, from islands to the mainland, the entire 462,840 square kilometers of land blends unity in diversity.
Ling Stuckey pointed out the harsh realities also, that many of our collected hopes and dreams of independence have yet to be fully realized.
We know that too many of our households are still struggling with the cost of living pressures. Even with the largest 1,177 million household assistance package delivered in our history. We know that the law and order situation needs tremendous improvements for our people to feel safe and secure. We know that gender-based violence continues at unacceptable levels. We know that our education and health indicators are well below what our people reasonably expect. We know that not enough of our people have clear opportunities to better incomes and formal employment.
He said this is why the government is initiating policies to better meet aspirations of Papua New Guineans.
Countless policy improvements, such as the signature PNG Connect program, which continues to unlock access to our rural communities and is a great enabler for our future. For market access and connecting the missing links to our provinces and our districts.
Ling Stuckey said PNG is opening up opportunities for its citizens to realize some of these hopes and dreams and make them become a reality.
We are a young nation that has seen its population grow from 3.4 million people in 1975 to an estimated 12 million in 2022. For every Papua New Guinean in 1975, we now have 3.5 Papua New Guineans, and the vast majority of our people are young, with our median age being only 21 years. In 1975, our economy was 1.8 billion kina. This year, our economy is expected to reach 113 billion kina, over 60 times greater. And with strong growth policies, with a particular focus on our rural and agricultural economy, we expect to have a 200 billion economy by 2030 and a 300 billion economy by 2035.
He said as the country prepares to celebrate its 50th anniversary, it is important to improve the overall structure of government with the aim of learning from past experiences and consider how to improve to deliver better outcomes.
How can we improve accountability of our leadership, including our public servants and all government officials? How can we create even more jobs and better incomes, expanding on the new policies already being implemented? How can we get better value from our government expenditure, which is expected to reach a record 26.2 billion kina this year?
The Treasurer added that the government will play its part and improve service delivery going forward. He urged citizens to play their part also to ensure there is change in the coming years. Furthermore, a national parade was held after the flag raising and the lowering of the national flag, igniting fireworks in the evening to end the 48th Independence celebration on Saturday, September 16 in Port Moresby.
When we come back, Papua New Guineans abroad raise high the PNG flag in celebration. In the heart of Cairns, Australia, on the picturesque grounds of Fogarty Park, an extraordinary celebration was about to unfold. It was a day of unity, cultural pride and reflection, a day to honor the 48th Independence Day of Papua New Guinea. On Sunday, September the 17th, Cairns, Australia, came alive with the vibrant colors and cultural celebrations of Papua New Guinea's 48th Independence Day. Despite being thousands of miles away from their homeland, Papua New Guineans residing in Cairns gathered to commemorate this momentous occasion.
September 16, 1975 marked a defining moment in history, not just for Papua New Guinea but for the entire world. After enduring nearly 7 decades under Australian rule, this Pacific Island nation emerged as an independent state, casting off the colonial shackles that had bound it for generations. The eve of this historic day witnessed the Australian flag being lowered for the first time at Hubert Murray Stadium in Port Moresby, the capital of Papua New Guinea. It was a poignant gesture, signifying the end of a chapter that had lasted 70 years. But what followed on September 16th was even more symbolic. A new flag, adorned with black, red and golden bird of paradise, soared on Independence Hill near the newly established Parliament House. Papua New Guinea was no longer a territory under Australian dominion, it had become a sovereign nation. Yet the journey to this moment of liberation was not merely a stroke of fate. It was the culmination of the dreams and determination of a courageous group of individuals. These visionaries had dared to draft the Declaration of Independence, a document that would sever the nation's ties with Australia. Their aim was to forge a new nation founded on principles of self-governance and freedom. In stark contrast to the tumultuous struggles witnessed in some African nations during their pursuit of independence, Papua New Guinea's transition to sovereignty was characterized by remarkable peace and respect. The act of lowering the colonial flag was not a defiant gesture, but a symbol of profound respect, a testament to the peaceful transfer of power. Today, as we commemorate this extraordinary journey of Papua New Guinea towards independence, we cast our eyes on the celebrations that transpire thousands of miles away in Cairns, Australia. There, Papua New Guineans, though far from their homeland, gather to celebrate their most cherished national holiday. This vibrant occasion is a testament to the enduring spirit of a people who, even in a foreign land, take pride in showcasing the rich and diverse cultural heritage of Papua New Guinea while commemorating their hard-earned freedom. On September 17th, Cairns witnessed an extraordinary spectacle, an Independence Day celebration that resonated with the spirit of Papua New Guinea. Traditional dances, tantalizing food, captivating arts and crafts, and cherished moments with loved ones and friends marked this day of jubilation.
So as I said, enjoy your day today. It's a wonderful day. It's wonderful to reflect 48 years now when you've been set free of colonial government, and I applaud you for that. We've got a lot to be proud of. And I know that the kids here that go to school, particularly in Cairns, St Augustine, some of the other schools, they achieve very well. So good luck to you all. Enjoy your day. And remember, we're going for the NRL.
Cairns Mayor Bob Manning expressed his unwavering support for the Papua New Guinea community in the Cairns region.
And this event symbolises the unity that exists between us. I believe there are about 4,000 Papua New Guineans who reside in Cairns, and maybe more. This diversity enriches our community and reminds us of the cultural richness of Papua New Guinea and what it brings to our cities. Papua New Guinea's journey to self-government in 1975 is a remarkable chapter in history. This nation, with its 839 known languages, stands as one of the most linguistically diverse in the world. And its rural...
The celebrations featured a rich tapestry of cultural performances, including traditional dances by cultural groups from Manus, Tupuserea, Morobe, Kairuku, Aroma, Tatolai, Kavieng, and the autonomous region of Bougainville. A stunning Waipa dance left the audience captivated, and the well-known Siala dance troupe delivered a narrated performance that held everyone's attention. Maureen Semei, president of PNG and Wantoks Association in Cairns, highlighted the association's mission to bring the community together. She explained that although the independence celebration is the major event of the year, they also organize monthly gatherings to promote unity through sports and sharing of food. Semei also outlined the significance of Independence Day, which is celebrated not only in Cairns but also across regional groups back in Papua New Guinea. Many attendees wore accessories and merry blouses that were locally made in PNG, further reinforcing the connection between the two communities.
For our country back home, they also play an important role in what we have here in Cairns. I mean, a lot of things that you go around and look at, they're actually produced from Papua New Guinea. They're not like locally made in Cairns. So I know that SME is quite big back in PNG, and if you see most of all of our stalls here, they are in one way or another supporting SME.
As the sun set on the day's festivities, it was evident that the spirit of Papua New Guinea's Independence Day had been joyfully and proudly celebrated in Cairns, strengthening the bonds between these two communities even further. Papua New Guinea's journey to independence is not just a chapter in history. It's a testament to the enduring spirit of a nation and the rich tapestry of its culture, a culture that continues to thrive both at home and in distant lands.
After the break, country prepares to hold 13th World Indigenous Business Forum. Papua New Guinea, for the first time, will play host to the 13th World Indigenous Business Forum, set to take place in Port Moresby from the 24th to the 26th of October 2023. The forum aims to draw attention to indigenous economic development in trade and investment, and most importantly, is a step forward for local micro, small and medium enterprises, business owners, to showcase their products, services and businesses while learning from MSMEs globally. The WIBF will be hosted by the Ministry for International Trade and Investment. Co-host is the National Capital District Commission.
Papua New Guinea will host the 13th World Indigenous Business Forum for the first time on the 24th to the 26th of October this year. Host, the International Trade Ministry, has deliberate interventions to find new niche markets and open opportunities for indigenous businesses, especially in the micro to small and medium enterprise sector, with potential business ideas and collaborations from people across the world. PNG has a huge cultural asset that is not monetized. WIBF provides a unique opportunity to promote PNG as a green investment and high potential tourism destination. It is also a platform to showcase PNG's indigenous innovation and entrepreneurship. The WIBF first started in 2011 in New York City and ventured out to 11 other countries. Acting Secretary for International Trade and Investment, Warakai Manu, said it is an important event as it provides a great platform to connect and discuss international business opportunities with indigenous businesses around the world.
It facilitates indigenous businesses, and it also includes a trade show where our indigenous business owners, both from Papua New Guinea as well as overseas, will showcase their products and, of course, their goods and services. It gives us that opportunity for our small SMEs and micro SMEs to connect with other indigenous businesses. And those coming from other countries are a little bit bigger than ours. And because they are a little bit bigger than ours, this is an opportunity for our SMEs and micro SMEs to share experiences, ideas, connect, and at the same time establish network and create that connection, either at people-to-people connectivity or through institutions.
Secretary Manu said the event will cost the government approximately 7 million kina. Prime Minister James Marape said the event will be much bigger than APEC because the forum will bring in actual practitioners of business.
They're already here. The biggest oil and gas company, Exxon, here already. The biggest gas company, Total, here already. The biggest gold company, Newmont, coming in now. The second biggest in Barrick already here. So those class of investors we've been chasing, we already have the big four in our country. Not to mention Santos and all the others who are with us. But what Minister Maru and his team is doing is actually targeting those who will be residual participants in the economy to, in locally for us, entrap the gains in an expanding economy. But more importantly, connectivity outside to those who will be buying produces from Papua New Guinea.
Marape said this forum is a cost-effective way to promote our country and promote network of businesses. He said access to market through trade and ICT is one of the key pillars that will be adopted into PNG through this forum.
If we bring these people in, and our government will pick up the slacks and finance the balance that needs to be financed.
Marape added that PNG will not anchor the boom of oil and gas and mining investments if we do not expand in our own SME-based sector. Governor for NCD Powes Parkop said promoting business and participation of Papua New Guineans to take part in business is often challenging.
But one space that keeps on eluding us is in the business space. And I'm sure you all will agree with me. If we look at 48 years, we have not done really well in that regard.
Parkop said Port Moresby is the gateway to the economy of the country, where this forum will open doors for investment and trade, starting in the capital city and spread out to the 12 provinces. Meanwhile, the Ministry for International Trade and Investment is calling out to indigenous businesses in PNG who have not yet registered to come on board and be part of this historical journey.
And that's been another edition of Scope. Thank you for your company. Good night.